They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's first and 10.
Can you put my stream in the chat?
This is Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. He moves the sticks.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Which league?
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Throwing Jones. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That third down conversion good for 23.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with that. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What? Bro, stop beating them out.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Am I not audible?
Here's Mostert. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal.
What?
Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Ravens nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Are you watching my stream on your PS4? Put it in the chat.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Oh my gosh. This D-line
first carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Like, look, I'm getting hit.
Traffic,
Ooh,
and it's
I'm
intercepted.
I can't.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. 49ers. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. To throw again. Jackson out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Nick Bosa. And it'll be fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash and calling an even 50 yards. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Mostert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Jones. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Chandler Catanzaro.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Now Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Zero lining up for the extra.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
28, Ravens 3.
56, the muck, boys. 52.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Dee Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's second down and goal.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try to run with Dobbins into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
56. Lutz 56. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third and goal, Jackson on the move to his left. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
56. We go.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Ravens cut into that lead. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now.
The score, Niners 28, Ravens 10. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. From the 27, Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
5-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is the hardest league I ever played in. No, I'm playing. Bro, it's just everyone has an overpowered team, and then
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from
he just get him bailed out
in the
NFL. Dumb stuff, bro.
I got 15. I got 15. Me.
Now Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Let's go. Let's get there. 50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't move.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Steps away to his left. Open man is Duvernay. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Again, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
Got them all, baby. Got them all, man.
33 seconds to go in the first half.
That's it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Operating from the gun. Jackson flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And that's caught inside the 30.
They ain't ready for us.
I
Touchdown.
was on my phone.
Marquise Goodwin as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers continue to roll. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to his...
Johnny.
Go deep and beat someone for a touchdown. Now
I give up.
long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
So not much time to speak of.
Hey, you know,
this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. So
bro, why?
For the touchdown.
No, the quarter should not be no. The quarter should not be no 7 minutes. That's too long. I'm not coming back from 10 to 42.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
I'm right.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Whoa.
Second down. So
I hate this game.
what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
I don't care anymore. I'm running suggestions. I'm doing the Johnny. The Johnny and Raven.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Who?
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, and for the
Yippee.
third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. He's picked up
I just
there
like
as
throwing
well.
it. Throw it, throw it, throw it.
Bring this one back to the 29. And that one is going to stay
Yankees.
first play of the third quarter and a turnover.
Yeah, because
And you have to know that
if I could add stuff to Game Bees, then it would be better than Fall Guys. It just, like, they made the game good, it's just they need more stuff.
turning it over like this.
Like, you should be able to throw people. Like, you can't throw people unless they're knocked out. And I, like, there's art, what's it called? You should be able to throw them. Oh, yeah, that I don't play it by myself. If you play by yourself, you're weird.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on
What do you
the field as a
mean?
defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They head head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
No. The Steelers?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense,
nice.
They should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Gus Bus.
A lot of people
Gus
think
Bus.
very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think
You missed it to win. You missed it to tie it up.
get a little confidence in it and let him fling another one.
That'll wind up
How
the
long?
game.
How far was it?
27 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Yeah.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Jackson.
Bro, you can't, bro. Oh my, that's the only reason I hate Lamar. Everyone's scared of him, so they run QB contain.
Sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily,
Throwing
you're
it
trying
up.
to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out,
I threw the ball.
with that, and they force another incompletion.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Johnny, did you hear Lil Sky's album?
And Jackson throwing once more. Buying time to his left.
Why did you move? Like, look, his linebacker can catch it. His linebacker can catch it off a tip, but my receiver can't catch it off a tip. He loved it. I'm quitting. I don't care.